They are conducting an illegal search of my vehicle right now. I said multiple times they do not have permission to search my vehicle, and they're doing it anyways. This is the most corrupted sheriff's office and officers I have ever encountered in my entire life. It's absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
This entire movement is supposed to teach people their rights. So when you encounter police officers, you know what you can and can't do and what they can and can't do. Unfortunately, now when you look on YouTube, several channels are covering these police encounters. But the problem is a lot of bad information and misinformation is being spent, and it's getting you guys into some trouble.
314, 1050.
10-4, go ahead.
Avocado in Ironwood, Florida, 45 Bravo, Juliet Sierra, India, 45B JSI.
Hi, how can I help you?
How's it going? Deputy Penske, the sheriff's office. I'm just stopping you for the stop sign there at Walnut. You just kind of rolled straight through it, okay? I don't want nobody to get hit. People ride bikes and stuff through here, okay?
I rolled through the stop sign?
Yeah, like pretty blatantly.
Okay, I don't recall doing that at all.
That's fine. I watched you do it. You have your license, registration, and insurance?
Yeah, I do. I'll show you my license. I don't ever let anyone hold it.
Well, I need it, so.
I'm required to show it to you.
Okay, I need it so I can go run your information.
There's my information,
Okay,
right?
Give me your driver's. I'm not doing this.
Sir,
Ma'am,
I'm not required
Listen to me. Listen to me.
No, sir.
I
am not required to
Stay.
give it.
314, 769.
Talk to me.
She's refusing to give me her ID, so she doesn't have to give it to me. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes.
You want me to talk to her?
Nah, I mean, you try. She's just, I don't know why she
That's
did.
fine. I mean, he can look at the information, but
Can you hand me your
no,
your
sir.
documents,
I don't. Here's my license. Here's my.
Can you hand me your license
I will
as well?
not hand you my license. I am not required to hand
so-
you in your hands
Okay, so
my license.
listen, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen is I'm going to call for a supervisor and he's going to tell you that you're going to give me your license. Got
No,
it?
no,
Okay.
sir.
And
I
so
won't.
for the time being, because
With
listen
all
to me,
due respect,
listen
sir.
to me, listen to me.
No, sir.
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
sir.
All right,
No,
step out.
sir.
Step out, please.
No, no,
yes,
sir.
Step out.
Excuse me.
Step out, please.
No, sir.
Yes, you are uncooperative. I would like you to exit your vehicle.
Yes, I don't want
Ma'am.
to talk to you.
Okay.
I'll speak to him.
This is my
okay?
traffic.
In some states, the law doesn't explicitly say you must hand over your driver's license on a traffic stop. It may use language like present or display. But courts have addressed that present or display and interpret it as you must hand it over. Keep that in mind. It's very important to not just know the law, but also know how the courts interpret that law as well. But in the state of Florida, there's a very key word that is in this law that I think she missed. Florida Statute 322.15. Every licensee shall have his or her driver's license in his or her immediate possession and shall present or submit the same upon demand of a law enforcement officer. And seeing as though that keyword submit, meaning submit it to a law enforcement officer, it's not going to work out well. Yes, different states may write their laws differently. You must be familiar with the law, but not just that. Remember, also be familiar with how the court may interpret that law so that you don't find yourself in handcuffs.
I don't care. You don't.
I need you to step out. Yes.
You'll just have to wait a second.
No, I
Okay?
don't. It's not on your timing. It's on mine.
No, it's not,
There's
sir.
United States case law, Pennsylvania versus Mims.
I don't care
Listen,
what that
okay,
is.
you're going to go to jail for resisting if you don't get out of your car.
What am I under arrest for?
314, can you have a supervisor now?
What am I under arrest for?
Just hear me out for a second.
I am.
He's asked you to step out of the vehicle. Whether you agree with it or not, that's a lawful command, okay? So, just
What?
if you step out and comply, we can, wrap this up. It probably would even been a warning. He probably wouldn't even give you whatever he pulled you over for.
This is. Can I say something?
Of course, go ahead. I'll hear you
He
out.
asked for my driver's license. I showed it to him. I know for a fact that I'm not required by law to give it to him in his hand.
So, where's your driver's license currently?
My driver's license is right here.
Okay.
That's my driver's license. I showed it to him.
Okay.
Because I'm driving a motor vehicle, I'm required to show you my license if you ask for it.
Do you mind if I get that?
But I don't have to give it to you. I don't ever hand anybody original documents in their hand.
Okay. Do you mind if I get your license so I can run you?
There it is right there. I'll show it to you. There's my license right there. There's my name right there.
Okay, so
I'll show it to you, but I don't ever hand it over. I've lost licenses that way,
okay,
and I don't do that
as soon as you
anymore.
hand it over, I'll give it right back, okay?
Sir, I don't hand.
It's probably just going to be a warning and we'll get you out of here, but you're making this
I'm
more
just
difficult.
saying, I don't hand.
Okay.
I don't hand my
All right,
documents
so
over.
at this point, I'm asking you to step out of the vehicle.
And believe it or not, these are Florida cops, and I have to give them credit. They are trying and they are being somewhat nice, and she is strong and wrong. She is supposed to hand over their driver's license, but she's refusing.
Okay, and I will.
So go ahead and step out
But-
right now at this moment, because
Okay, but you do
I've
not-
tried the nice approach, and now you're not
You don't
listening.
have permission to
I
touch
don't-
anything in
I
my
don't
vehicle.
need your permission,
Okay.
I need your license.
So
You
go ahead
don't
and step
have
out, or
permission.
I'm going to pull you out of the vehicle at this point.
So listen.
I'm gonna step
listen,
out, but you don't have permission
Listen,
to touch
can I,
anything
can I
in
explain?
my
Can I
vehicle.
explain something to you very fast?
What's that?
So listen, I am very knowledgeable in this. Okay, if you let me talk, I will let you talk. There's United States case law, Pennsylvania versus Mims. If you are ordered to exit your vehicle on a traffic stop by a law enforcement officer,
Okay, I'm
you
gonna
must do
exit my
so.
vehicle.
Okay.
But you don't have permission to touch anything in my vehicle. Nothing.
When my supervisor gets here, I'll be getting your driver's license.
No, you won't, sir. It's in my
I'm
vehicle.
going to ask you to
don't.
stand right there on the hood of that vehicle, okay?
You don't have permission.
any weapons on your person?
No, I don't.
What?
No, I do not. You don't have permission to touch anything in
Is
my
that your-
vehicle.
is that
Go
your
in my
car?
vehicle. Yes, it is.
So, I just want to start fresh here. I feel like we got off on the back foot. What's your reasoning for not wanting to give your
I
license?
never hand over original documents to anybody. I carry copy. I don't have the copies with me, but I have paper copies of things
Yeah.
that I'll show you, but I will not hand.
Is there a reason?
Yes, because I've lost things that way before.
Okay. You lost them, though, not us, right?
I have lost original documents by handing them over before. I will not do that
So what's
again.
that in his hand right there? Those not original documents?
No, those are papers. I can get more of those. I have more of those.
But they're original documents.
They're copies.
The DMV didn't personally hand you that piece of paper and say, this is your registration.
Yeah, I
for
think
your
that,
vehicle.
and that's fine. I can get another one of those, but government issued things
You can
like
also
cards.
get another license.
No,
if
I
it
won't
came
do
down
it.
to it.
No, sir. I know for a fact I'm not required to hand an officer my driver's license. I have to show it to you.
Do you read case law?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you know the case law for this?
I don't know it off the top of my head, but I can find it quickly.
Not case law, but Florida law. Statute 322.15. And yes, you do have to submit the driver's license to the officer upon request.
I'm just saying. I know what my rights are.
100%.
I know I don't.
Yeah, I know
He
your
asked
rights
for-
too. I'm certified in the
Good.
state of Florida as an
That's
LEO
great.
officer. I know rights. I know case law. I know everything.
That's
You know what I mean?
excellent. Because right now,
So I just don't understand.
he's violating my rights right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Explain to me how.
He's saying, first of all, he lied to me, saying that I have to hand my license over. No, I don't. I don't have to give it to him in his hand. He wants to get
I didn't
mad
ask for your
that
opinion. I asked how your rights are being violated. didn't
I
ask for your
just
opinion.
told you it's not an opinion. It's a fact. That it's okay.
Okay. I'm sorry you feel that way about how whatever you got going on with your original documents, but that's unfortunately not how it goes.
I know what the law is.
Okay. Hey, you know,
I know I don't have
a lot
to
of
hand my
people
license
do
over.
think they know the law, and
I
I'm
have to show it.
Can you turn around, place your hands behind your back, please?
What am I being arrested
You're under
for?
arrest for resisting.
Resisting.
Yes,
What?
ma'am.
What am I charged with?
Resisting, ma'am.
Obstruction of law
enforcement. Yes, ma'am.
Put your hands together like you're praying.
I'm being
Like you're praying,
charged
so it's
with
Put
resisting.
them together so they're
together
more
so they're
comfortable.
comfortable.
Like, let go of them. Just put them together.
So what's my original charge?
I
Because
just told you, resisting
if I'm-
obstruction.
if I'm resisting, then I have to be charged with. I have to be arrested for something, and I was resisting.
I don't know who educated you, but that is not even close to correct. Do you have anything on you, any weapons or anything like that?
No.
Okay. We're going to tow your vehicle.
How was I resisting?
I gave you multiple lawful commands to exit your vehicle.
And I did.
But can I finish a sentence ever?
Go ahead.
I gave you multiple lawful commands to provide me your driver's license and exit your vehicle, in which you told me no numerous times.
I said
That's not
no
how
to my driver's license. I exited
You
the
can explain in
vehicle.
report. I tried to make that
Would you like to take with you, ma'am?
Yes.
Where are those belong?
I'd like to roll up the window to my vehicle.
We're towing it, so we're going to be doing an inventory search to make sure there's nothing valuable inside before the tow truck driver gets here.
Okay, well they cannot search my vehicle without my permission.
We don't need your permission because we're towing it and you are placed. Can I speak? Because you are under arrest and we are towing your vehicle, per our policy, we are required to conduct an inventory search of your vehicle to make sure there's nothing of value in there that the tow truck or wherever can ultimately become missing or stolen later. That's why we are required to do an inventory search. So,
Would you like any belongings to take to the jail? That's going to be the last time I ask. I'm trying to be nice.
you want your phone, your wallet?
Yeah, I'll take my whole purse. I'll take. Actually, you know what? Who's gonna do the search of my vehicle? Excuse me, officer. Excuse me, officer. Get out of my vehicle, please.
Come on.
Excuse me, officer. Get out of my vehicle, please.
All right, so you're going to get your purse and your phone.
I actually leave it in my vehicle. Put my stuff back. I hope that you're watching it. I hope that all of that's on. They are conducting an illegal search of my vehicle right now. I said multiple times they do not have permission to search my vehicle, and they're doing it anyways. This is the most corrupted sheriff's office and officers I have ever encountered in my entire life. It's absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. You guys are corrupt as
All right. Oh, crap. You want this in the car too, right?
You are so corrupt. You just violated my rights like You people are dirty as
Yeah, I don't know if you learned your rights
Nah,
from, like,
you're dirty as
I don't know if you learned it from like TikTok or something, but that. You know.
With all due respect, I have
don't
family
know it.
members in this agency. You people are dirty as
All right. Whatever you say.
okay?
I'm gonna
No.
close this.
Go ahead, close it. I don't want to see your ugly face.
I'm checking. Your name, Christine?
Dirty ass. I'm not answering any of your questions.
All right.
This channel is about holding police officers accountable, making sure they do the right thing. But at the same time, we must be held accountable as well. We must make sure we know the law, know our rights, and know what we can and can't do while knowing what police officers can and can't do. It's not going to pass or slide, and they're not going to let us slide if we don't know our rights. Something as simple as if you get pulled over on a traffic stop, you must submit your driver's license to the cop when he's asking for your driver's license. Yes, some states do have their law written where you can present or display, but also remember, some courts interpret that present or display as also handing your driver's license over to a police officer. So it's important to know those things. I hate to see that she got arrested because I understand why she believed what she believed, but in this particular case, she was not correct. And what happened? She was charged with the obstruction. She bonded out about 4 hours later for $500. I'm not sure what happened with the case because there's no further information showing on this case, so it may not have been prosecuted. But just for future references, make sure you know your state's laws so you don't end up in handcuffs. Know your rights, protect yourself, stay safe. With that being said, we the people you, signing off.